What's up, YouTube? This is Rattlehead coming at you guys with the brand new video. So I wanted to give my thoughts of the combat pack, the full lineup. Everybody's been posting their thoughts, and I actually did a stream yesterday regarding my thoughts of it, but I did wanted to kind of go over it in a little more detail. We had a good chat yesterday. I did a short stream last night, kind of just talking about my overall reactions, but I do kind of want to give out some pointers to as to why I feel a certain way about this combat pack. Um, so I got the combat pack trailer that we can kind of go over. Thank you everybody who has been very descriptive and telling me what's going on in the trailer and everything. So now that I can associate the sounds, I can kind of know what's going on. So let's check it out actually. So I'm gonna switch it right now. Let's see. Um, this is gonna be live, guys.
Start streaming checkbox. Extended list box blogging. PC.
Okay, so here we go. You guys should see it
Mortal
now.
Kombat 11 Combat Pack.
Okay, so let's check it out. So
Space.
right away, I think it starts off with Shang Tsung. You can even hear the noise. There he goes. And then, of course, got Nightwolf coming out. I guess it basically is the design that they have in the game, and that's Sindel. That's a sick scream, actually. That's a cool presentation. And then you got Spawn. Yep, that's Spawn. So he's coming out, and they say that people are saying that it's his classic. And then you have that's the Joker, and you can actually tell it's still the same voice actor, Richard Epcar, I think. That's his name. His last name, I know it's Richard. Yeah, it's Richard Epcar. And then you have the Terminator, and everybody knows at this point is Arnold. So that's pretty cool. And then of course towards the end they show the dates, and that's it pretty much. Um, so Terminator is gonna be the first one actually with that. It's gonna be dropping on my birthday, October 8th. There you go. You guys know when my birthday is now. So hey, so let's go back. Okay. So I wanna talk about this right quick. So let's see. So Sindel, right? That's cool. Okay, so let's see. Spawn right there. Okay.
Space.
So Spawn, I think that's gonna be a badass character, and the main thing about it is that we're gonna get him until March of next year. And of course, it has to do with maybe stuff behind the scenes. I know that Todd McFarlane is kind of dealing with this whole thing about it, that the upcoming movie, so that could possibly have a reason as to why they delayed it. So I think Spawn is it's gonna. I'm looking forward to him actually. I remember he was in Soul Calibur 2, and on that game, it was they couldn't really do much with him, so he really sucked in that game, honestly. Was it I think it's the Xbox version, right? That had Spawn, the Xbox, the original Xbox version. Yeah, it was. Um, so it's gonna be cool to really. They're gonna let him all out in this game in MK11. So that's I like that. So that's pretty cool. Now,
Space.
so that's Spawn, right? So we get the Joker.
Space.
Now, my opinion, again, this is my opinion. I'm not happy at all that this character made it into Mortal Kombat. It just feels weird. You even had Ed Boon saying that they would never put a DC character on a Mortal Kombat game unless it's like obviously they did Mortal Kombat versus DC. So that right there, they did it. So I don't know. People are saying, hey, now they get to show the Joker like be brutal, like how he's supposed to be like in the comics, and they can probably do some cool fatalities and everything. Um, I guess but I don't know. It just feels odd to have the Joker in Mortal Kombat to me. It just feels wrong in the sense that I don't know. They could have had other characters. A lot of people obviously are wanting Ash Williams, but I honestly wanted Doomslayer. That's how I feel about this character. I just wanted either him, but I guess even Ash Williams with the Joker though, because I don't know, I guess I like DC, but I'm not like a fan. So I'm kind of, I guess, like a casual fan, I guess. Like, I know the characters and their basic backstories, but I'm not invested in the comics as much. Um, I mean, I tried. I remember when Injustice came out. The only characters I knew were the basic ones that appeared in MK versus DC. I learned their backstories and everything, and I think Green Lantern. I really like his storyline. Because there are many Green Lanterns, but Hal Jordan was my favorite. Favorite Green Lantern as far as the DC comics went. The Joker, yeah, I mean, he has pretty much nobody knows where he comes from. Like, so because DC keeps rebooting its storylines, so they don't have like an actual official origin. And again, forgive me, guys, if I misunderstand. I guess how the comics are supposed to be read as far as DC goes. But yeah, they reboot their comics quite a few times, so it's kind of hard to keep up. So, but the Joker, I mean, yeah, they're gonna finally bring him all out, do fatalities. His fatal blow is probably gonna be brutal. Blood, you can literally tear him apart now. With the rest of the cast in Mortal Kombat. But so the Joker, to me, not at all.
Space.
So just the Joker, and of course you get Terminator, right? I think this is where Terminator's at. Yeah, right there.
Space.
So Terminator, that right there. Okay, so Terminator, badass. Especially, dude, they actually got Arnold. Damn, that's actually pretty cool. Um, so that's badass. I wish I could see it now, honestly, because when I saw Terminator, I had Vision in the past. So when they said that they got Arnold, I literally pictured it in my head. I was like, oh damn, okay. So that's gonna be cool to visualize in my head, like if I'm picking up that character to play and stuff. So that's a nice touch, and I'm hoping that he gets to voice uh, the character, kind of like what Kerry Tagawa did it with Shang Tsung. But yeah, I think so. I'm looking forward to Spawn and Terminator. I know people are saying, hey, the possibility of Ash Williams on Combat Pack 2, which if it's gonna happen, then I guess whatever, you know. And it is what it is. But like I said, I wanted Doomslayer, to be the other special guest. I think that would have been badass. But again, that's just my opinion. So okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and finish it
Space.
off. Because I want to talk about the dates. So towards the end of the trailer right here, I think is where they reveal the dates for each character and everything. So okay, so there it is.
Ops 23216.
Let's go
Extend
back.
list box PC. Skype. Blogging.
All right. Okay, let's go back. So yeah, my overall opinions, like I said, I think I actually tried to play Shang Tsung, but he just kind of felt very basic. Like he doesn't have like BMBs or whatever, and he's supposed to be a zoner, so that's I like rushdown characters. I tend to use Scorpion as a rushdown character, but you really want to play footsies in this game though. That's the thing about MK11 is that you gotta play footsies, the spacing game, and all that good stuff. It's not just rushdown like MKX. It's pretty much kind of like a mixture of MK9 and Injustice, the way you play MK11. Um, but so the dates, right? So everybody's freaking out about the dates in which the characters will be releasing. Me personally, I think it's fine. Because as you gotta look at it from the employee perspective, man. I don't know if you guys remember, NRS was on the spotlight regarding crunch time. With their content with fighting games and how like, I mean, characters are being released like every month. From an entertainment perspective, and as a fan, I'm just like, yeah, that's badass. That's cool. You get to get characters every month. That's nice. But as an employee, that is hard work, man. Like some of these people, I think they work 7 days a week. So the fact that if they did this to give more time for the developers to work on the characters, then I actually think that's good. But again, I'm looking at it as a from an employee perspective. If they did that, then that's great. So I'm fine with it, honestly. I think it makes the game a little more like, gives it more life. Like, to have to okay, so a character drops, okay, you play or whatever, and then a month later or so, the next character comes out, or I think it's some characters are within 2 months. But I think people are just pissed off because again, we live in the era now where everybody just wants things like now, like I want it now. You get something, and then you kind of like the hype is over. You want the next thing. It's kind of like in music. I'm in the music scene as well. So one of the things I notice in music is you'd spend all this time working on an album. You do the recording process, the mixing process, you go through the art, what kind of art you want on your album, and then you drop the album, right? And then by the next day, people are already asking, so when's the next one? When is the next album dropping? And it's like, dude, I worked so hard on this album that I can't just drop an album like the next month or so. But that's the era where we live in right now. Short attention spam. People can't really enjoy things anymore. So that's the problem. So that's just how I feel about it. Again, these are just my opinions. So I'm fine with it. That's fine. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk about before I probably finish this video soon, is the, what is it I'm trying to say? My mind just went blank. Oh, guest characters in general. The way I feel about guest characters now, I think it's a gimmick that it's kind of died out for me. It was cool at some point, like with MK9. I really like how they did Kratos because they literally worked with the developers of God of War, and they got like his move set to represent his gameplay and his weapons, and of course they even brought in a stage, so that was nice. It was cool. And then you had Scorpion in Injustice One, um, but then it was just so like it was cool at first, but now I feel like it's literally just an ad. Obviously, they have to make the character, make them look playable, like obviously the design, the gameplay, and everything. But it literally is just an advertisement. Uh, Mortal Kombat is now corporate, so it's like that's the thing. I mean, it's Warner Brothers, so they're NRS is gonna be working, doing what the best they can, and they do the best they can to do fan service. So again, this is not like a shot at NRS because I mean they have good guys in there, man. They got good people in the team at NRS. But at the same time, you gotta look at it from a business perspective. The executives are gonna look at it as like, okay, what's gonna make us money, right? So of course they're gonna see like, okay, so let's put these characters in. These characters are gonna make more money. It's gonna cross promotion. So it makes sense from a business standpoint. I get it. But as a fan, it's really hard to swallow like the fact that they keep throwing all these characters. There's so many Mortal Kombat characters that people have been asking for, and because WB doesn't care much about the 3D era. What a lot of people don't care about it, but Mortal Kombat fans, a lot of hardcore MK fans, really care about that stuff. So it's a bummer, but it is what it is. Only thing we can do now is move forward and do the best we can, like like supporting the games and everything. I mean, I support NRS, uh, mainly because they do listen to the fans. Um, with if they have enough fan demand that it's gonna pay off. Like for me, like I said, all I want like for like specifically is if they can fix the sound. I talk about it a lot on stream. I wish they could fix the sound, but that's a whole nother topic. But this video I just wanted to make it in regards to my opinion about Combat Pack. Like I said, I'm excited. I made this thing on my stream yesterday, asking people like, hey, uh, from 1 to 10, 10 being the best, how hype are you for the Combat Pack? And a lot of people said between 4, 5, and that's it. I gave it at least a 6, just because, like I said, I'm looking forward to um, the Terminator and Spawn and Sindel, because she's a Mortal Kombat character. So that's all we need. We need Mortal Kombat characters, man. You know, but so it's funny that you talk about like other characters, on the franchise that primarily is it's Mortal Kombat, but here you are talking about other characters, which it is what it is, like I said. Um, but that was, I just wanted to just give my thoughts on it. You know, everybody's giving their feedback. I wanted to get my feedback because, again, I'm trying to do, get involved in the scene. I feel like I am part of the FGC, or just the Mortal Kombat community in general. So I just wanted to put my thoughts out there. Um, so, like I said, I've been checking out videos from other content creators, and um, it's kind of interesting to see the mix. Some people are for it, and some people are kind of against it. But my opinion, just is that to me, what kills this combat pack is the Joker, because I want Mortal Kombat characters, man. Like Havoc, Fujin, Ashra, Serena, um, Onaga. Those are some of the characters that I'm like, man, it would be badass if they could include it in MK11, but that's never gonna happen. So it is what it is, guys. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope I made the visuals look good for my sighted friends. Again, I don't. It's kind of hard to edit these videos. Once, if I find a way, like I said, I promise I'll do the best I can to make the videos better. Um, and I do the best I can, of course. So with that said, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to my thoughts. Be sure to comment in the comment section. Let me know what are your thoughts about the Comet Pack. How do you feel about it? And don't forget to subscribe if you came across my channel. Hit that notification bell, and be sure to follow me on Twitter and on Twitch for live streaming. We'll catch you guys next time. Again, this is Rattlehead giving my thoughts of the Combat Pack. We'll catch you guys next time. Rattlehead signing out. Thank you for watching.